Hey everyone, welcome to another ranking, and since last week Mission Impossible Rogue Nation came out, I wanted to do a ranking of all the Mission Impossible movies. Yes, Rogue Nation was amazing, and I love the Mission Impossible franchise, so I thought I'd do the ranking, my least favorite to my favorite. So, without wasting any time, let's get to it. Here's my ranking of the Mission Impossible movies, my least favorite to my favorite. Alright, coming at number 5, the weakest Mission Impossible movie is Mission Impossible 2. Yes, John Woo's Mission Impossible 2. Okay, Tom Cruise is great in this movie. Vin Rames is great in this movie. The action is a little over the top, but it's pretty good. That's about it. Okay, the Mission Impossible movies, they have shitty villains, and Dougray Scott is one of the worst Mission Impossible villains ever. Yeah, Ghost Protocol, the villain is very generic and doesn't do anything, but this guy, yeah, he's a terrible actor. I haven't seen many movies of Dougray Scott, but I actually heard he was actually going to be Wolverine in the first X-Men movie. Thank God he wasn't. Thank God he did this movie instead of X-Men, so that's one positive. Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. No one else is Wolverine but Hugh Jackman. Could you imagine Dougray Scott being Wolverine? God, that is a nightmare. But yeah, Mission Impossible 2 is not a great movie. It's got some silly action, entertaining action, a lot of slow motion, a lot of doves, you know, typical John Woo kind of movie. But Tom Cruise is good. He looks like he's having a blast. Vin Rames, I love seeing Luther again, and it's fun. It's dumb fun, but it's definitely the weakest Mission Impossible movie. Like, if you're not even a fan of the franchise, this is probably the one you really get annoyed at the most. So, yeah, the weakest one, definitely. Coming number 4 is Mission Impossible. Yes, I really like Mission Impossible. Brian De Palma directed this movie. He did a great job. I like this movie. This was like one of the first big action movies to have CG, and CG looks a little dated, but for its time, it was really well done. And I do like this movie. It's not just a straight up action movie. It's like an action thriller, very espionage kind of movie. And I do like the team in this movie. Like, Emilio Estevez is in this movie. This is the beginning of Vin Rames. He's great. Jon Voight as an actor, he's good in the movie, but then when he becomes like the villain, I just didn't buy it very well. But yeah, Tom Cruise, awesome. In the scene, obviously the classic scene when he flies down on the harness and goes, awesome scene, like a very iconic scene. And I guess the only problem I have with this movie is it's a little complicated. Some parts of this movie I just don't get. I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? I think it's a little too complex for just a simple espionage movie. A lot of it I did get, but there's just some things that just kind of make no sense. And yeah, but it's a great movie. It's a fun espionage movie, and that's what I like about it. I like good spy movies, and this is an excellent spy movie. Tom Cruise kicks ass. Brian De Palma did a very good job. The CG may be dated, but for its time looked good. The action's good. It's very thrilling, and I love the team, and yeah, it's a good movie. Coming number 3 is Mission Impossible 3. J.J. Abrams did an amazing job with this movie. He did so good. I don't know if this is the first J.J. Abrams movie. I'm not 100% on that, but I think it is. It's really good. The opening scene to this movie, holy crap, it got me hooked. You know, Tom Cruise tied to the chair, Michelle Monaghan beside him. They're both tied up. He's got a bomb in his head. He's saying, "Where's the rabbit's foot?" Philip Seymour Hoffman. Oh my god, he stole this movie. Yeah, Ethan Hunt, Tom Cruise's character, usually steals every movie. He's amazing. But Philip Seymour Hoffman brought it. He's an awesome villain. Hands down, still the best Mission Impossible villain. He's so good. I love him in this movie. And, of course, you got Luther back, Vin Rames. You always need Vin Rames in this movie with Tom Cruise. I love them two together. They're awesome. And the action, this, out of all the Mission Impossible movies, probably has some of the best action. The action is amazing. The only problem I have with this movie is there's a little too much action. There's not much of a story. There is a story, but the action overpowers the story. I wish there was more character development and character interactions. There was way too much action. But the movie's still fun. This is a fun-ass Mission Impossible movie. And the actors, every actor in this movie does a great job. Kerry Russell's great. Michelle Monaghan's great. John Rhys Meyers, he's great. Tom Cruise, Vin Rames, Philip Seymour Hoffman, they just kill it. The acting, Lawrence Fishburne, Simon Pegg, they're also in it. They are amazing. The acting in this movie is just top-notch. Top-notch acting. Amazing action. The action may overpower the story a little bit, which I didn't like, but this is an amazing movie. It's a great popcorn action flick, and of course, it's really fun to watch, and it's my third favorite Mission Impossible movie. Coming number 2 is Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Yes, this movie I just saw last week, and as you saw my review for it, I fucking loved this movie. This movie was awesome. beautifully shot, very well acted, kick-ass sequences, amazing music, great score. I love this movie. Tom Cruise was back, the team was back, and they were all awesome. Jeremy Renner was awesome, Finn Raines was awesome, Simon Pegg Benji, my favorite character, he was awesome. The new villain, Sean Harris, very intimidating, cool villain. Yes, Ethan Hunt, and yeah, it's so good. Kick-ass Mission Impossible chick, Rebecca Ferguson, she's awesome. It's very stylistic, and it's actually the only Mission Impossible movie that actually goes full artsy. It's a pretty artistic kind of Mission Impossible movie. It does drag a bit, but it's still an amazing movie. Very well shot, the action scenes are awesome, and it plays an homage to the original Mission Impossible movie. It's a good espionage movie. I love this movie. If you want to know more details of what I thought about it, check out my review, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. I went into details why I loved it. I love this movie. Fantastic. And my number one favorite Mission Impossible movie is Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Yes, this movie was awesome. This movie came out in 2011, and it was directed by Brad Bird, who did only animation like Ratatouille, Incredibles, Iron Giant. He's the king of animation, and now he's doing live action with Tomorrowland and this, and he's an amazing director. He has great attention to detail, and he just knows how to make a movie just feel epic and just entertaining. He knows good entertainment, Brad Bird, and he did an amazing job. This is not only the best Mission Impossible movie, but it's one of the greatest action movies ever. It's fantastic. It's well shot, well choreographed, and it's just a lot of fun. I like Simon Pegg is in this, and he's in it more. He was great in the third one, but this is when he was actually more of a character. He's introduced to Jeremy Renner. They were awesome. I love the team. This is the best team. All the Mission Impossible movies have good teams, except for the second one, but I love the team. Like, I love the girl. I love Simon Pegg. I love Jeremy Renner and Tom Cruise all together. It's the best team. Yeah, there's not a lot of Ving Rhames. He comes at the ending. The ending scene is awesome. I wish there was a little more Ving Rhames, but it was still an amazing movie. The Dubai scene where he's climbing up the building, amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Tom Cruise just has fucking commitment. And the villain was a little weak, but you didn't care because the action was so good. You were so invested in the story, and you're just so fucking entertained. This is one of the most entertaining action movies of all time, and that is why it's my favorite Mission Impossible movie. Yeah, that was my ranking of the Mission Impossible movies, my least favorite to my favorite. So please, in the comment section below, please tell me, what is your favorite Mission Impossible movie? Give me your rankings, your least favorite to your favorite. Comment below, and let me know. As always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.